Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Glam by Suzanne. My name is Suzanne. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a simple cut crease. So keep on watching. So for the purposes of this video, I've already applied my foundation base as well as I've already done my eyebrows, just to skip ahead a couple steps and just focus in on the eye area. So to protect my under eyes from any fallout from the shadows, I will be putting down some setting powder. Today I'll be using the setting powder from ColourPop Cosmetics, and this is the translucent setting powder. And I'm going to apply a liberal amount under my eyes, and again, we will be dusting it off at the end. It's just to protect from any fallout from the shadows. Now that we've protected the under eye area from fallout, I will be applying a base to my eyelids to have the shadows sit on top of. I will be using the ColourPop Cosmetics No Filter Concealer. So I'm just going to pat down the concealer and blend it out. So the purpose of applying a base is to have the eyeshadow colors be a little bit more vibrant, and it will actually cover up any darkness or hollowness in the eye as well. So now that the eyeshadow base is on, or the concealer is on, it's actually dry to the touch, so I'm going to move on to the next step, which is applying the eyeshadow. So for today, I will be using the palette by Lime Crime. And this particular palette is the Lime Crime Venus 3 palette. It has these beautiful purple tone shades in it and a couple of pinky colored shades. So I can't wait to dig into this for a nice little spring look. The very first thing that I'm going to do is apply a transition shade. A transition shade is what you use to buff into the crease as well as into the eyebrow, or the brow bone area rather, to give you a good transition. So I'm going to start with the color Dreamy. All I'm doing is taking the color and patting my brush in it and trying to pack that color on into the crease area and bringing it above into the brow bone. We will be blending it out a little bit later, but right now I'm trying to get the color payoff. The next shade that I'm going to be using is the shade Bliss, which is this really pretty rose color. And I'm just going to layer it right underneath the Dreamy shade to give it more of a pinky colored hue. With the Alamar Cosmetics brush, I am just packing the shade Bliss into the crease area, and I am layering it right underneath the shade Dreamy, buffing out the edges as we don't want any harsh lines. I'm going for a purple cut crease today. I'm going to go in with the shade Paradise, which is my favorite shade from the palette. So I'm going to apply with the Anastasia dual-ended brush that comes in most of the palettes. And I'm going to be using the flat shader brush and trying to pick up as much product as I can. And I'm going to be going into patting motions in the outer corner area. And I'm bringing the shade as well into the crease, about halfway into the crease. Now I'm going to switch to the Luxie Brushes smaller shader brush, and I'm going to take some more of that color Paradise, and I'm going to buff it into the crease area. So I just buffed out the purple and pink shades together, and it looks a little intense right now, but don't worry. And I have blended out the corners as well. We're just gonna head to the fun part of the tutorial, and that is how to cut the crease. So the first thing that you wanna do is you wanna make sure that you use the right brush. Right now I'm using the Pop Cosmetics brush, and it's a very flat, you can use a concealer brush, or you want to look for a very flat brush. So to cut the crease, you can use a concealer, or you can use an eyeshadow base. Another really good eyeshadow base is by P. Louise. But today I'm going to be using the ColourPop Cosmetics concealer, and I'm going to take some onto this flat brush. And we're actually going to cut the crease in small sections. So I'll start and show you guys what I mean. So what you want to do is you want to go above a little bit of your natural crease. How you can do that is by looking up, and you can see where the line hits. If you go a little bit above it, it's going to make your eyes have the appearance that they're larger. So I've been doing it for a long time, so I kind of know where to naturally go. And you want to go in patting motions, taking a little bit of the product of the concealer or the eyeshadow base, and you're taking the flat part of the brush and you're approaching it from a flat angle and you're just pushing it down. There you have it. I've just created a bit of a cut crease here. I've left this area empty because I'm going to buff out the purple and blend it into that cut crease. First tip that I'd give you guys is not to drag the concealer, because if you were to do that, you're not going to get as an opaque coverage. So again, just in tapping motions. So don't worry if your cut crease is not completely perfectly straight. You can redefine that line with your crease color. Now I'm going to move on to the lid color. I'm going to be using the shade Beam, which is this really pretty light purple color. I'm going to be going in using the Luxie flat shader brush. What you can do to make metallic colors appear more bold is you can spray your brush with a setting spray. Now I'm going to blend out the corners into that beautiful metallic shade. You can just take a small tapered brush. I'm going to dip back into the shade Paradise. I'm going to push down the product and blend the edges out where the two colors meet. So this step is optional. I'm going to apply liquid eyeliner onto the top part of my eyes. Today I'm using the Sephora High Precision Liquid Eyeliner. I'm going to put on mascara before I put on my false lashes. This mascara is by Grande Cosmetics and it is the Volume Boosting Formula. At this time, I'm going to brush away the excess setting powder that I put down under my eyes. And I'm going to shade under my eyes, and I'm going to use the color Paradise, which is that bright purple. So I'm going to take the gel liner in Swerve by ColourPop Cosmetics. I'm just going to line the inner and lower rim. So for today's lashes, I will be using the Queen Bee lashes in the style Tease Me. So because these lashes are too long, I'm actually going to trim them. How I decide where to trim is I place the lashes on top of my lash line and I measure, and whatever part is hanging off, you're going to trim off. While I'm waiting for my lashes to get tacky, I'm just going to finish off the rest of my face. This is the Alamar Cosmetics Blush Trio in the shade Medium Tan. I'm just going to use the shade Toasted. Once the lashes are on, you want to push the false lash with your natural lash line. To keep in theme with the purple look, I'm going to be using a purple highlighter. I will be using the purple highlighter from Artist Couture. It's their Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Purple Dream. I'm going to be taking this Luxie tapered highlighting brush, and the areas that I like to highlight are the cheekbones. The other areas that I highlight as well are the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. I also highlight the inner corner of my eye, and I'll also be highlighting the brow bone area as well. Now that my highlighter is on, I like to set my face with a setting spray. Today I'm going to be using the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Spray. But because I have such a bold look on today, I think I'm going to go with a very neutral lip color. I'm probably going to go with the gloss. So I'm going to be using the NYX Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Natural to line my lips before I apply the gloss. Now that I've lined my lips, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite nude lip glosses. It's by Bare Minerals, and it's in the shade Popular. So there you guys have it. This is my quick and easy eyeshadow tutorial using the Lime Crime Venus 3 palette. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please join the family and subscribe below. And please follow me on my Instagram page. I'm very active on there. It's called BoxyCharm Sneak Peek. I will put it on the page somewhere there for you guys to find, as well as in the description box below. I'll make sure to put all the products that I used in the description box below, and comment with the next video that you guys want to see from me, and I will definitely be chatting with you guys in the comment section. Anyways, take care guys, and thank you so much for sticking with me for the entire video.